Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Grand Cathay playthrough where we've set ourselves up a nice, it's not even that little empire, we've set ourselves a nice empire, and we're in a decent position. We are building up now. I have, as I've been threatening to do, popped a little allegiance mod on. I'm not linking it down below because I do not know how stable it is. If you Google allegiance, or if you search allegiance on the mod workshop, there are millions. This one ups my allegiance slots to 6 and gives me a set amount of allegiance first once I finally get around to setting up our outposts, which I really do need to do.
Do you seek the Storm Dragon's wisdom or strength?
Yes, I would like to
A
have
boon to
allies
the
with all of my Cathayan friends. Oh, that's annoying. Already confederated. Hang on, what?
Do not believe the slug.
Well, I'm definitely better off getting in her territory.
Trusted allies, what information do you bring?
Hang on. Oh, Nangu is the capital. I was getting confused there. Thing is, am I better doing it? I'm going to do it in their capital because that's the place which I definitely don't want to fall, and it's going to give me access to some of their shinies. Okay, there we go. So we're going to start building outposts in my allied territory, which will obviously get me access to their units, and being able to get 10 units into my armies will be quite cool. By quite cool, I mean very cool.
Who calls?
As mentioned, we are going to recruit another lord. So if you've had lord name requests, I've actually pre-recorded this one as well. So yeah, I'm literally just going to strip this entire army out into his force.
Yes.
Oh, Gelty can't recruit this turn. Okay, that is absolutely fine. Takes too long. I'd love that for the extra level of recruitment, but at the same time, let's start buffing my ranged. There we go. Oh. Oh, I don't think I can get one in Shillong. Let's do the Bayful Hills then.
It is my sacred
Get ourselves a
duty.
nice garrison there because it's safely off into the distance. There we go. So garrisoning up our allies to give ourselves some extra oomph, give ourselves places we can recruit units from, which is always going to be tasty. And Cathay does have, even though I don't get buffs for them, they've got some very tasty units. I do kind of wish some lords would have a bit more generic, like just ranged. Oh no, what a shame. Why is Grimgor declaring war on me? This seems to be a bit pointless. Oof. How are they there? Okay, I think I'm going to need to send support to deal with siege. The wall has been breached. So Gelt may need to go and help deal with that. And as I said, long run, I probably want to push forward into the Chaos Waste. I can afford the negative there.
You summon me. Ready.
I know I've already got it there, but it's a building which shouldn't really be in that settlement. Obviously, because it's Gelt, we are going to start going very heavily down the gunpowder route as soon as we can.
True servant of Sigmar.
You
I will do anything for Sigmar.
can start double timing
Sigmar
this way.
lights-
Enter. Nangau's defenses?
The Empire.
Yes.
Yes?
Come then.
Take your money.
Sigmar's will.
Who calls?
Approach and...
Empire's blessings. Yes.
Oops, should have asked
And
something for that.
All right.
Wind shift. Natural author.
Sigmar's will.
So we're going to start playing for diplomacy back home, mostly because it's not necessarily negative. Me getting stuff back home is actually quite useful for me, so yeah. Oh yeah, that looks like all I can do. Me getting some
I
territory
live to
back home, it will
serve
make
the
it a very
Emperor.
interesting campaign as I'm having to balance myself across the world. Manage 2 empires at once, different
Welcome to
places.
my
That
private
couldn't
study.
go wrong.
Wine of palest.
Nope, not yet. While I do potentially want to do that, I'm not in any rush to go to war with the vampires. I also don't want to be dragged into a war against Nikai. Lizard Wanderer. Blokey thing. I might keep an eye on those damps in my territory.
True
For some strange
servant of
reason.
Sigmar. Moving out.
I am ready. Are you? Do not waste my potential.
Archlector.
I think saving up to be able to spend some money is a good idea. Follow the
Going for-
road. No, I said saving up. Said saving up. Let's remember what I said. This guy may die horribly, but I think trying to burn the chaos out from the inside the territory is probably very beneficial. We don't want any Siechian forces within Grand Cathay if we can help it. We are going to rescue our allies. The Empire is going to do its job here, saving Grand Cathay from the... Because of course Grand Cathay wouldn't be capable of saving itself. Probably better units than the Empire. I much prefer Grand Cathay's roster, if I'm honest. I think their roster is fantastic. And Gelt is going to get parts of it. Hire nearby mercenaries. Also, because I don't actually give a
The Empire.
Oh, if I could have got along more riders. Oh, great gunners. Unfortunately,
Now, let us begin.
yeah. Would be really nice if it said powder units, and that's something
What?
I do think they
It
should
is
start
time.
doing with things like this. If they ever redo them, or if a modder wants to redo them, do it so that it's shielded units, two-handed units, one-handed units, two-handed units, ranged units, and things like that, so it affects everything. Because I think that's a much better way of doing it. So tempted. Let's see, 1860. Let us compare. Actually, technically less.
The nation calls.
Ah, I wish they had Longmire Riders, because they are awesome. Though I am tempted by some of their artillery. Because that is quite nice artillery. No, let's get a couple of units of crane gunners in. They're not bad. Are they better than mine? Much more armoured than mine. Ooh. I can have 6 units in this army, so I don't want to go nuts. And I think if I can wait for them to eventually get Longma riders, that'll be really beneficial for me. Get a couple of them. Allegiance is not going to be a problem here, guys. The little mod I'm using is fairly cheaty when it comes to allegiance, I'm going to be honest. For now, I'm going to get these guys in. Long run, I do want to get... I will get powder units in, because obviously Gelt is designed to buff powder.
I will do anything for Sigmar.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Full speed!
I cannot do this. Forward, in his name.
What?
Yeah, I still want to keep upping the growth buildings for now. There we go. Probably going to be a little bit more of a calm episode from the last few, because the last few, let's be honest, were intense. Is intense the right word? Insane, painful, everything was on fire. Something along those lines, right? Okay, they're just running away through my territory, which was kind of expected. That is absolutely fine.
I am ready.
That is
Are you?
quite a scary looking force already. It just needs cavalry, and I'm happy to wait on the cavalry until I can get better stuff.
Do not waste my potential. Let us begin.
Go.
You summon me. I am the
Very
supreme
tempted just to
patriarch.
replace these.
Do not waste my potential.
I'll have a think on my cavalry units long run.
Archlector.
But for now, I'm not going nuts. Alright, I think down here is fairly safe. You are gonna just dig in here for the moment, though you may go a-sailing,
Champion of the faith.
but not yet. I was gonna say, I don't think there is a port up here you can land in, which kind of makes sense.
Chaos.
Let's have a look. Defense 28, melee attack 26. So it's not quite as good as Empire Knights, but they are their
Praise be
lowest
to
level.
Sigmar.
So, oh damn, Conrad! Are you sure you only want to move this character? Do foot. We need that warning. For when you accidentally do that. I'm quite happy with my... to be fair, I'm now in a very stable position, actually. Oh. And I've not pissed off Nakai, which is even better for me. Because pissing off Nakai would not have been fun to deal with. I'm not entirely sure this force is going to... how well it will deal with this, but...
I trust our dealings.
we're trying to
will
show
bear
support.
Agreed. May you live long.
If they all die, so be it. We are trying to show that we are a good, solid part of the Grand Cathay. Again, I may look at my allegiance mod and do one which opens up a bit more use, but it's tricky.
Protector of the weak. I serve the Heldenhammer. Honored to serve.
Bit weird that that's the quicker route, but let's do
go.
it. Stop!
Warrior of Sigmar.
Cease.
Your word is my command. I live to serve the Emperor. I will do
Pull
anything
back
for
across
Sigmar.
that river. Pull back across that river. I would prefer a choke point battle.
Is certain.
Oh, actually. See, that is nice, but no.
Who calls?
I love the fact I'm still getting some of my units, even though if I could get the opportunity to confederate Karl Franz, even if he loses the territory, I will be doing it, because getting Franz into my
I am
force
ready. Are you?
would be
By the
beautiful. I mean, they are nice, but they just always feel a bit glass cannony. Go for outriders or grenade launchers, they are always tasty. Melee defense is 53 once they're buffed up, so with the melee defense they are much better actually. But things like the crane gunners are just, they're fairly unique, which is what I like them. I mean, these guys are cool as well, but their range is just too naff.
Let us begin.
I find it weird that these guys are technically higher level. I guess it's because they're just much more micro intensive. I'm gonna get a couple of units of them in, but yeah, let's get them in first, and then we'll start leveling that up. And
Ready.
then we can start doing some reaving with this force. 2 turns apiece.
Protector of the weak. Honored to serve.
There we go. Key thing here for us is keeping a really solid eye on the north, because if the north falls, I am in serious trouble, which is why I'm actually probably going to push north and try and have some fun. Ooh, we may have to be sending support to deal with Grimmy as well. Grimmy is, well, it looks like he didn't do too well, but Grimmy is still a scary... Grimmy is a force to be dealt with if
Friendship
needs
is
be.
more valuable.
Hell no. Hell no. I am also a wanderer. Why would I want to fight another wanderer?
Sir?
Side with Stirland. Ooh, we've recruited an Empire captain.
It is
Somewhere.
time.
True servant of Sigmar. Champion of the faith. I serve the
Right,
Heldenhammer.
this
Protector
is
of
Conrad.
the weak.
Let's find out how tough you actually are with this
Death to
psychotic
the faithless.
advance. Do I want to actually try and... I'm gonna... As I don't really care about this battle so much, I can send another army. I am going to attempt to fight this myself. I don't think I will do as well as the auto, but we'll see. It's a nice map, to be fair. And I have vastly superior range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of ranged. We're quite a melee-heavy unit. These need to die fast. Because their range needs to be gone. In seconds, because it's magical range. And obviously Village the Curseling himself I definitely need to be paying heavy attention to.
By Sigma! Spearmen! State troops ready!
Swordsman!
Crossbows ready, General!
Plan is to try and set myself in there.
Spearmen! For Heldenhammer! We obey! Swordsmen! Take the ground! What do you bid?
For the Warhammer!
By Ulrich's wrath!
Go!
These guys are going to try and potentially push in.
Show us the foe! By Ulrich's wrath! Quick march!
Turn and kill.
For combat! Ah! Now! Crossbowmen! The Empire endures! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Right. On those trolls, please.
Crossbowmen!
Nope, all of you, onto them now. Kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them.
Swordsmen!
For Heldenhammer!
Swordsmen! Ready! Prepare for combat! Spearmen! Taking aim! Take
Their range needs to
aim!
be gone yesterday,
Crossbows
basically.
ready, General! Take position! For Heldenhammer! Find your targets! For Heldenhammer! Crossbowmen! Swordsmen! Spot us the target!
Shit. Right, switch to
Take
the
aim!
Exalted.
Crossbows ready, General!
Turn them.
Sigma, preserve us!
Oh god, why did I leave him so far back? I'm a noob.
Swordsmen!
Right, we are going to try and thread the gap here.
Crossbowmen!
Move!
Ready for war!
Good. Getting them
Pick
behind
them
is
off!
actually really useful for clearing out some of these guys.
Faith in the comet! Now!
Let's actually
Yes,
start
sir.
hitting the village because he's a large big model.
No
Easy to
lingering!
hit. Need to be a bit careful. with the flank.
Sigma! Preserve us!
But taking out village is probably quite a useful thing
Sons
to
of
do
Sigma! Attack!
because obviously he's a caster.
Spearmen! Sir!
Good, good,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Back
Quickly!
through, push through, push through.
Swordsmen! No lingering! Formation, march! Take the ground! Yes, sir, quickly! For the Emperor! Sigmar is with me!
Into the
Go!
rear.
Sigmar commands! Swordsmen! By Ulrich's wrath!
Kill
For
him!
Heldenhammer! Quick march!
He's doing
Crossbows
some
ready,
substantial
General!
damage to us.
Away the wizard! Enemy wizard! Swordsmen! Understood! At speed! Crossbowmen! Look out! Spellcaster! We serve the Emperor! The Empire endures!
Too damn close. Oh,
Yes,
that
my
was a
lord.
lucky. Well,
At
it wasn't a lucky
speed.
move. It was almost a lucky.
Take the ground! To battle! Go!
Get on him.
Sigmar calls!
Kill him, 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 kill him! Fudge.
Sigmar, preserve us!
Quickly now!
Yeah, I should have also done.
Sigmar, preserve us!
Sigmar!
They broke my line, but we did well. I'm happy with that. It is over now. Try and kill him. Again, I don't really mind this army. In fact, losing this army saves me some money. So I'm not terribly upset by this. Bit disappointed I can't win what would have been an auto, but it would only been a Pyrrhic auto. Maybe holding this gap was not the best idea, but it felt like a good idea. We'll see. I did a lot of damage though. It's these units, and to be fair, it's the ones I thought would probably cause me the problem. If I took out these guys, which was one of my key aims. Conrad is just going to charge straight back into the fray. And probably die. But again, as I mentioned, this army's not... I'm not particularly fussed about losing this army. Sometimes taking a loss is good. Because it teaches you.
Champion of the faith.
Yeah, I'm just disbanding him. Because I want the income anyway.
Champion of the faith. Honored to serve.
You're going to
Moving
start
out.
heading up into the center. Soon.
Let us
Soon
begin.
we will take the fight to the north.
Your orders?
Ah.
Protector of the weak.
Not quite sure
Is
I
it
want him
time?
anywhere at the moment, but he can just head north to start scouting up here. Actually. Yeah, no, we can do that.
So,
There we go. Can't wait to use those crane gunners in the army. They're not the best unit in the game, I'm going to be honest. They're not actually fantastic, but they're so fun to use. Oh, balloons in his army, yes. This is where I want a bigger army. Being able to have balloons in his army with rockets. Yes, please. Long Marauders, balloons, all the powder units specifically. I could even limit myself to just powder units from Grand Cathay, but Long Marauders are fantastic.
what brings you here to this?
Allow expansion. It
What?
may get a frenzy. I mean, it's not bad. But it's also not great. Which one do I want to go through? Probably this one.
Wind of Shaman,
I want to
I will.
hit. Yeah, I want to hit the crossroads first.
Ready.
So we are going to double time down here, ready to march into the Chaos Wastes to protect our adopted homeland, the place we're staying to learn about alchemy, to earn our keep, basically. We've already spent some good Empire lives, though I guess, how are we doing the headcanon? Are these locals trained up, or are we just shipping them in? they're Empire refugees, because the Empire is currently being absolutely devastated. So these are refugees from the Empire who we are recruiting into our forces and are being trained up. That's my headcanon. They're sailing here somehow from the Empire
Welcome to
by
my
a very long
private
route.
study. Wine of...
Go on.
Acceptable.
Can't believe they're leaving the Again, the fact I've got tons of allegiance probably means I should be using my allegiance much more heavily, but we'll see. I'm not hugely bothered by my allegiance count, so... Oh, I'm going to get a... I think I'm going to get the ability to do some confederating in a second. Which we will go for, and the question is, do we keep our Empire territory, or do we just cry? Or do we abandon it and feed it back into... Confederate, because getting Franzi on board is huge.
Calls.
But being able to maintain here as well is gonna be an
What's the quarry?
absolute pain.
The nation calls. Is it time?
First thing I'm doing is just abandon it. You know, I'm gonna sell that there to somebody.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now, what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Kemperbad.
Very well.
Go. No point trying to assert my position outside. I should probably put Franzi in charge of his own territory.
So be it.
Dragon Tooth. There we go.
To the provinces. Now,
Is he alive? Oh, he's up here.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Yes, to unite the provinces.
As you say.
What's the unit we get here? Ah, great swords. That's quite nice, actually. We're gonna do a bit
By
of
the
unit
comet.
merging. I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna try and hold on to what we've got, basically, for the time being. He has built up nicely, but he's not got walls, which seems insane. And of course, we can now recruit Reichsguard, which are tier 3 shock cavalry, which is nice. Though obviously they're a fair way away. And I mean, we do have buildings like this, which will be very nice for us if we can ever get hold of them. I'm not a huge fan of how he set his territory up, because there are not enough walls. But that is something we can fix, and that is something we will fix next time. As always, thank you very much for watching our now return to the Empire, where we're going to try and deal with that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying this. And as always, an extra special thank you to my channel members and patrons: Monsters Abound, Philip F, Nose, Andrew T, Prataru, Brandon, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, Jason Air, Egg, and Jared Horn. And thank you everyone for watching. Cheers all.